Here's another song that sort of skirts that fine line between imaginary and the real. And he's a very shy person, but I have to thank Stuart K. Beck for the honor of singing this song around Israel and around the world. This is called Numbers. He was running some deliveries down in Borough Park. The traffic was a blasphemy. It was late and getting dark, and he had to find a telephone, call up information. There was no way he'd be on time for his final destination. A siren pierced 10th Avenue as a spring gale took his list, as he casually wrote the number on his arm above his wrist, and thinking nothing of it, with the pointed rounds complete, he stopped into a diner to have a bite to eat. Well, the matron on the register reviewed him with alarm. Her eyes went wide with wonder. She kept staring at his arm, and she called to him in German, Avram, bist du das? Avram, is that you? It was only then he noticed her numerical tattoo. There are numbers on a telephone, numbers on a bet. Then there are the numbers you never can forget. He said, my name is Stuart. There must be some mistake. I was born an Anglo-Saxon. She said, this time God gave you a break, but of course you don't remember. It was 1942. You were then my only son, and like me, you were a Jew. They brought us into Dachau in the middle of the night. Not a word was spoken as we marched in muted fright, and they threw you in a boxcar with some other boys and men, and despite all prayers and promises, you were never seen again. But the demons never figure in their frenzy for control. They can sometimes take your body, but they can never reach your soul. And the numbers on your arm, my kids, as far as I can tell, are the same you wore when they took you. Now you're back and looking well. There are numbers on a calendar, numbers to regret. Then there are the numbers you never can forget. Well, he didn't want to argue. For her, this was so real. He touched her hand and walked away. Never got his meal, but driving home he mused. At last one could explain why he feels a rage inside him when he sees a child in pain. Why he questions all authority, why he shuns the beaten path, why he fears to lose the ones he loves, why he always hated math, why sometimes he is selfish, why longing to be fair, why the only Hebrew words he knows are from the mourner's prayer. There are numbers on a telephone, numbers on a lock, numbers on a license plate, numbers on a clock, numbers on a calendar, numbers to regret. Then there are the numbers he never can forget, he never can